show you how good this brush is. Literally, you can see how easily it detangles your hair. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Risa y Paz. First of all, let's just check in. How is everybody doing with this quarantine? I know for me, I've been able to work from home, which I'm so grateful for, but if I wasn't content with being in the house, like, I would be going crazy right now. So just know I'm thinking about you guys, whether you are, going through this with a breeze or you're really struggling during this time. You don't have to do it alone. I'm praying for everyone's health during this time because this COVID-19 is no joke. It's nothing to be played with. So everybody I hope you are staying safe. Anyways, we are going to jump into this video. So today we are talking about all things deep conditioner. So as I mentioned in my last two videos, I really love deep conditioning. I haven't stopped deep conditioning, and I know that my hair is healthy because I deep condition. So I just want to jump into why deep conditioning is so important and how you can best go about deep conditioning for your own hair based off of your own needs. So let's get started. So why do we need to deep condition? First and foremost, we need to deep condition because the deep conditioning treatments are typically formulated for us to get the moisture locked into our strands. So when we do regular deep conditioning treatments, we are preventing breakage, we are promoting retention, so making sure that you're having the proper moisture in your hair throughout the week or throughout the time, whether you go 1 full week or 2 weeks. And if you go 2 weeks, then I really encourage you to deep condition, right? Because the rinse out conditioner lasts maybe 3 to 4 days. Honestly, it is meant to coat your strands of hair, but it's not meant to go deep into the strands of hair. I'm going to tell you all about my regimen. I oftentimes alternate between a moisturizing deep conditioner and a protein or strengthening deep conditioner. So, and you can adjust this to fit your needs. If you feel that your hair is dry and brittle, you probably need a strengthening deep conditioner that also provides moisture. So there is a balance of both of those main purposes of deep conditioners. So some of my favorite deep conditioners, when I want just a moisturizing deep conditioner, I typically love TGIN Honey Miracle Mask. That is my all-time favorite deep conditioner. It does the job. It has a light consistency. Another example of a deep conditioner that I love is this Miche Indulge. So I like to alternate between a moisturizing and a protein-based deep conditioner. So this is a moisturizing deep conditioner. And then you have deep conditioners like the Mielle Organics, that this is a it's a protein moisture replenisher for dry and damaged hair. So this is one of those deep conditioners that has a balance of both protein and moisture. And oftentimes your hair is going to look more shrunken, or you're just going to see that elasticity restore back in your hair, and that's something that protein really helps out with. But then also it's going to be soft, it's going to be shiny, all of those things. This really is a good deep conditioner as well. And then lastly, on my rotations, depending on the needs. So lastly, this is the Shea Moisture Manuka Honey Intensive Hydration Mask. So this has more protein in it than the Mielle Organics, but it also has moisture, and I love this deep conditioner. So I like to alternate between a all moisture deep conditioner and a moisture protein balanced deep conditioner. Only on some rare occasions do I use a straight protein treatment, only because I have fine strands, low porosity hair, and my hair is sensitive to protein. So it's not that I can't take protein, it's just that I know that I can't do protein treatments often because it will dry my hair out and it'll feel hard and brittle. So just notice when you use certain products, if your hair afterwards, it's really hard to get moisture back in it, or say that it just feels really brittle and dry, more dry than what you started off with, then those are red flags to take into account when you're choosing your deep conditioner. So the last one that I want to talk to you all about is this FOG Curlific Texture Treatment. So this is a straight protein treatment that helps the elasticity of your hair. Now, what I want to say is, with all deep conditioners, it's really important that we are reading the instructions. When you ask, well, how long should I keep this on my hair? Let's read to see what it says, because products like this one, you don't want to over process your hair with this type of protein, because it's very, very powerful and it's meant to work quickly. So with this product, you only put it on your hair. It says after rinsing with warm water, you work a liberal amount in through your strands and you leave it on for a minute, and then you rinse it off. And then you follow up with whatever process you want to do. I would follow up with a moisturizing conditioner personally, because this ain't no joke, y'all. But you really have to be in tune with what your hair likes and how your hair reacts to certain products. So I know this because of a bad experience. So don't make that mistake. Listen to the directions. They say leave it on for a minute, hurry up and work it through your hair and rinse it off. Basically, that's all that's saying. And you're going to see the benefit of it, because it's formulated to work the way that they are instructing you. So keep that in mind. Do you use heat or do you not use heat when you deep condition? So for me personally, I like to use these tools. I have this hot head cap that is filled with either it's rice or like flax seeds. I'm not sure exactly, but it's from Hot Head Naturals, and you put this in the microwave, and then after you have the deep conditioner in your hair, you use a shower cap, put that over your hair, and you sit with this on your head, and it heats up all of your hair. It really makes sure that the product seeps in. So a matter of heat or no heat, it really does depend on your porosity of hair. And if you don't know, then try it with heat, and then try it one time without heat, and see which way your hair feels like it has absorbed the product best. And this is for, if I want to be on the go while I'm deep conditioning, I'll have this cap on and I'm able to move around. I may work out. That helps to create steam, more steam, should I say. But seldom do I use this by itself, simply because, like I said, I really am low porosity, so I oftentimes need a little bit more heat. And so for that, I use my deep conditioning cap. So this just attaches to my blow dryer. I put this over my head, of course, with the shower cap underneath. I sit under this for maybe about 15 to sometimes 30 minutes. It really just depends on what my hair needs. If you don't need heat, maybe you're just taking a shower cap, placing it on your head and leaving it on for the time that it says, whether that's 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, all depending on what your hair needs. One thing to caution against is always using a deep conditioner overnight. If you're using one of these, formulated deep conditioners overnight that's not formulated to be on your hair overnight, you're doing more harm than good. Your hair can only absorb so much nutrients, right? So when we are placing the deep conditioner on our hair shaft is expanding in order to receive it, but there is a limit that our hair can expand. And if we're keeping it on our hair for a prolonged amount of time, then we're almost damaging our hair, because it's now expanded so long that when you rinse it out, you may be losing some of your elasticity in your hair. The beauty of our afro hair is that it bounces back, right? Like, it is crinkly, coily, it has so much surface to cover. But when we are over processing with deep conditioners or even just different treatments that we're using, then we're damaging the natural texture of our hair. Wonder why maybe your hairstyles are coming out a little limp, or it looks thin, it looks sparse. Those sort of things are things to look out for, because it could mean that your hair has hydro fatigue, which means it is literally tired of absorbing water. So keep that in mind when you are deciding how long to keep your deep conditioner in your hair. Last but not least, I want to tell you all to detangle. detangle, right? So when you have that deep conditioner in your hair, sometimes people do it after they have already processed the deep conditioner, but it is a fine time to detangle your hair. But some tools that I like to use: first, my fingers. I really like to go through and finger detangle my hair the best that I can. When I deep condition, I typically will use some sort of tool to get a little bit more of a detangling, because most of the time, that's the only time that I'm putting a tool in my hair, whether that's a comb or a brush. So, onto brushes. This is the Felicia Leatherwood brush with a best. You all seen me use this brush on my twist and chat video. And when I say I love the way this detangles my hair, it literally just glides through and it even clumps my hair. And so I really, really enjoy using this brush. And it does not have, I don't get a lot of breakage when I use it. I could tell that it's not pulling my hair. I can really hear when my hair is pulling, so I know when to kind of, you know, let go and start to work from the opposite direction or whatever. But then also some people use the Denman brush to detangle their hair, which it's not my preference. I lose a lot of hair when I use the Denman brush. I hardly ever use this anymore. It does help to get a very smooth finish, but I know for me, with my wash and goes or my twist outs, it often causes more shrinkage for me. So that's just something that I don't prefer, and so I don't use it. But these are tools that you can use to get a really good deep tangling from your hair, and they're not meant to pull your hair or really break your hair like the brushes with the little balls on the top. At this time, I'm going to go ahead and wash my hair using shampoo, and then I am going to come back and show you all how I deep condition my hair. So I'm sorry that I have dripping all over me, but we're gonna work through this. So as you can see, I just washed my hair. This is what it looks like, no product. We're gonna get started. Today I'm going to use my good old favorite, just because this is the best. Like, I just want you to see what the difference really looks like, you know. When you apply the product all over a section like this, and you just kind of go through and you're like, oh yeah, I'm making sure that I'm getting my ends. You know, I'm gonna make sure I get my ends, make sure I get my hair, and I'm just really working it through, and we're done. Not, look at that, guys. Like, literally, there's no product in some places of your hair. Like, this is not enough to say that I'm gonna let this sit on my hair now and just going to deep condition this really quick. No, like, it literally doesn't work like that. Like, you really want to make sure that you are coating every strand, because the purpose of the deep conditioner is to what? Penetrate the strands of the hair. So I encourage you to just go ahead, and I know it takes time, so do it when you can. If you plan to do this twice out of the month, then great, you're winning. But take your time, go through and really see the health of your hair. This brush, y'all. Let me just show you how good this brush is. So I'm gonna start from my ends and just work my way up. Literally, you can see how easily it detangles your hair. Oh, so satisfying. Yes. And yeah, so that is a fully detangled, coated section. Okay guys, so I'm back. I am taking down these twists. I've sat with this in my hair for a little bit over an hour. This is not one of those treatments that I had to be super cautious with, so just want to show you guys how plump and juicy my curls are looking. Like, Literally, deep conditioning is everything. Look at how pliable. Like, my hair feels very, very soft, albeit the conditioner is still in it, and that's why I love this deep conditioner, because it just works so quickly. I'm going to go ahead and rinse my hair out. All right, thank you all so much for watching this video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions, if you have anything that you do differently in your deep conditioning routine, just be sure to let me know below. Thank you.